What's going on, guys? It's Alone Courier here, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about Doom. Now, there's a couple of things I want to say right now just before I start off the video, and that is this trailer that you're going to see in the background at the start of the video is the new Doom trailer for DLC 1, or just update 2, called Unto the Evil. It's got a little bit of the DLC teaser at the end of the trailer, and that's what I want to talk about, because Doom 2016, I don't think this game is gonna last through the DLC. Now, I want to say right now that I obviously do not hate Doom, quite contrary. I love this game, and I know I seem quite harsh about Doom in my video that I posted a couple of weeks ago, but I really don't hate this game. This game is still one of my most favourite games that I've ever played. But with that said, there is one major problem with Doom, and that is player count. Player count in this game is extremely low on the Xbox One. I've heard it's even lower on PC, and I've not heard much about PS4, but if we're going off the player count that's been talked about on PC and Xbox One, then that is pretty damn low. And honestly right now, I know why it's low, because the main player population that would have stuck with Doom would have been the classic Doom fans. And obviously this year, id Software having outsourced the actual multiplayer section of the game to a different company, it feels like they kind of shot themselves in the foot, because the main people that would have still been playing this game for years to come, or just even right now, is Doom fans. And it doesn't feel like this game really has much of a dedicated fan base. I mean, I'm going to be honest right now, I can log on to Doom and find a game of Team Deathmatch, but I can guarantee you I will recognise at least 3 or 4 people in that lobby. It's actually at that point now on Xbox Live, and the game's not even been out for 3 months. I can get into games and I will recognise gamer tags because of how often I end up playing with them. And the thing is, it's not just because I play Team Deathmatch exclusively, there is a reason for that. There is a reason why you only see TDM gameplay on this channel, and that is because it's just so hard to actually find any other game modes to actually play. One of my most favourite game modes from the beta, if you recall, was Warpath. Warpath is one of the most fun game modes in this game, but the sad truth behind it is there just isn't enough players to play it. I can sit there in a lobby for about 3 hours and I might find a game, but chances are it's going to be laggy, and I don't want to sit in a lobby for 2 hours trying to find a 10-minute game. That's just the sad truth. And another thing as well is I don't think this game is going to last DLC, because the main thing with DLC, and the main reason why every company right now is jumping towards making DLC free, the reason for that is because it does not split up your player base. Call of Duty is one of the best examples of how to fucking ruin your fan base, well, how to ruin your game's population after the game is out of its life cycle. If you buy the DLC, you're actively punishing yourself in terms of finding games once the game is out of its life cycle, because obviously it loses a chunk of popularity after the game is no longer in its prime. Say for example, as soon as Black Ops 3 came out, Advanced Warfare dropped so immensely in player size, and that's understandable, because once the next title in the franchise comes out, it's obviously going to lower the player base of that game. But with Call of Duty, they really ruin that, because they have DLC, and it's all paid for DLC as well. And when you pay for DLC, right, it basically means that you're going to be match made with people that have that DLC. I mean, I've always argued, well, why don't you get matched up with people that have vanilla maps as well? I don't understand that, but for the most part you get matched up with people that only have DLC as well. Now, I don't know how Doom's going to do that. I don't know if Doom will match you up with people anywhere, regardless of what DLC they have, or if it's just going to match you up with people with DLC 1. And that's the problem right there, because DLC for Doom, I don't think there's many real hardcore fans out there on Doom that are going to buy the DLC for this game. I don't know, I can't tell yet, because the DLC is not out, so please forgive me right there. But the thing is, I don't think many people are going to buy it. And once very little people are buying it, that means very little people in your region are playing it. And that generally means that you're going to be playing with people from different countries, different areas from you, and that generally means you're going to have to put up with lag and hit detection problems and stuff like that. You know, the shit that everybody gets frustrated with in Call of Duty. And as I said with Call of Duty, once Call of Duty comes out of its life cycle, you basically just have to go into your hard drive and delete off all your DLC. Now, I know there's going to be some fucking smart aleck in the comments sitting there like, oh, you don't have to delete your DLC. you kind of do, because if you're getting match made with people with only the DLC, you're going to have to delete the DLC to find the most amount of games, and to find the most amount of games with an acceptable connection. Because it doesn't matter, if you have DLC, the games that you might be match made into might be horrible connection, and that's annoying. Like, please do tell me that you would actually put up with lag, because nobody wants to put up with it. It pisses off everybody, and it's a nightmare. See, I don't want to have to put up with that, therefore I will delete my DLC. And the thing is with Doom, I don't even know if it's going to last the DLC, and I don't even know if people are going to buy it, and I want to, because the thing is with the DLC for Doom, is it's not free, but it does have a lot of content with it. It gives you the pistol, it gives you an actual weapon. See, they're doing it right this year, Treyarch. Pay attention here. They're doing it right. They're giving you a free weapon, and they're giving you a demon. Well, it's not free, because obviously you're paying for the DLC and it's included. But basically you get a weapon with said DLC, you also get a new demon with said DLC, which is a little bit questionable right there. The demons are a very controversial subject in multiplayer, as they are already, and to throw in a DLC demon, you don't want to make it too pay to win, you know what I'm saying? But Doom, I don't feel like they're going to bother with that. I feel like they're going to make it powerful, and that's going to be it. As long as it's not, you know, like, ridiculously OP and has like 1000 health, then it will be no bother, but you know what I'm saying here. It's just this game already has frighteningly low player count, and the fact that id Software actually opted to hide the player count is a little bit, it's just a little bit concerning, you know what I'm saying? I really just hope that this problem and these issues don't plague Quake Champions when it comes out, because I want to play Quake Champions. That game looks fucking godly. It looks so good. So Doom this year, I can accept it. It's not too bad. It's kind of just like the ugly little child. So, you know, I'll put up with it. But yeah, I don't know how long. I don't know the kind of longevity that this game has. You know, if I had to put an actual estimation on it, I'd say this game might last a year, and that might be it. And the older Quake games, they had longevity that lasted from, well, lasted from 1996 until 2016, so that's got some pretty damn good longevity there. I think the only time that this game's going to get played in the future might be at LAN parties, and I think then, even at LAN parties, the more, like, favourable choice is going to be the classic Dooms rather than this Doom. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I love this game, but I just don't want to see it die off like this, because, yeah, I can see it happening already. It's happened with so many other games, and it could have been averted if they just went down the free DLC route that so many other games are doing this year. Both Titanfall 2 and Gears of War 4 are going to go down the free DLC route. Well, I don't know about Titanfall 2, but I'm assuming that they went with free DLC in their first game, that they're going to go with it again. Gears of War 4, they have announced that they're going to have free DLC. Battlefield 1 is actually going to have free DLC as well, so that's 3 big AAA games right there that are all going to have free DLC. If only Doom went down that route, it would have been so much better, and it would have saved the Doom community that there is left. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been the Lone Courier. If you've got any opinions on this, or if you think the DLC looks cool, or just whatever, if you just leave your opinions on Doom in the comments, and I'll get back to you. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.